Hey guys, Rocket here. Today I'm going to show you how to create facial detection software using nothing but Python. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is install OpenCV, which stands for Open Computer Vision or Open Source Computer Vision. So that's fairly easy. You just type in pip install OpenCV-Python. And then once that's installed, we can go ahead and get started. Okay, so now that that's installed, we can go ahead and import them by typing import cv2 and import time. Also, if you guys have not already followed us, make sure to do so that way you don't miss out on any more of these amazing tutorial videos that will be coming in the following days, months, and years. Okay, now that we've done that, here comes the fun part. This is where we set up our classifier. And the specific classifier that we are going to be using is the HAAR Cascades classifier. And this specific one is the specific library or the specific data set is used to determine what a face is inside of an image. So we're going to go ahead and add that in because we're going to need that. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to capture the video that's coming from our webcam. And the 0 that you're going to define in the cv2.video capture function is the default webcam. That would be the first webcam that you're selecting. If you have more than one camera connected to your computer like I do, then you can, select different ones. And that's in like the Windows settings, I think. The next step is fairly straightforward. We're just going to set two variables, one to set the start time variable to the current time, and then the second flag or variable we're going to set is face detected, and we're going to set that to false. This next part is really the meat of the code, so we're going to go ahead and start with a while loop, and we're going to say while true, and that allows this to run indefinitely until the user presses the Q key, which we'll build in a little bit further down the line here. Inside the loop, the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to capture what is coming from the video camera using video_capture.read. And the return values that come out of this is ret, which is a Boolean value that indicates a frame was successfully read, and then frame is just the captured frame that's being unpacked. So now that we've captured the frame, we're going to go and convert it over to a grayscale using the cv2.cvt color, and we're going to pass that in, and then you can see that cv2.color_bgr to gray. That is going to be used specifically to convert it. So now that that's converted, this is just because the face detection algorithm operates only on grayscale images, it doesn't use color. So now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and do the next, which is face cascade.detect multiscale function, and this is used to detect the actual faces inside of the grayscale frame. So this is your actual algorithm that's running here. So it's just going to pass it in, and then we're going to set a couple of parameters here, which is like scale factor, minimum neighbors, and minimum size. And this controls basically the sensitivity and the accuracy of the algorithm. These are just kind of variables that you pass in. Next, the code is going to loop through every detected face, basically on every single frame, and it's going to draw a green rectangle around it using the cv2 rectangle. Additionally, this sets the face detected flag to true, which we just built in. And then we're going to define after this the elapsed time since the last face detection is calculated. And that's going to be using the time.time minus start time. And that basically allows you to calculate 5 seconds ahead. So inside of this if, we're defining if the elapsed time is greater than or equal to 5, which is 5 seconds in this case, and the face is detected, then we're going to go ahead and print face is found or face found, and then we're going to set the start time back to now, and the face detected we're going to set back to false to reset it. So now for the opposite, if a face isn't detected, then we're going to do the same thing and we're just going to define, instead of it being detected, we're going to say it's not detected. And we're going to say the face is not found, but we're basically going to be doing the same thing. So now that we have it defining, we're going to go ahead and show the video so that way you can see what the computer is seeing and what the algorithm is seeing. And that's really easy. You're just going to type cv2.imshow, and then you're going to define it as a video format, and then you're going to pass in all the frames. The next part is really straightforward. We are just going to build in a break key, which will be the Q key. And so we're going to go ahead and type if cv2.wait key, which is just, again, you're waiting for a key to be pressed. And then we're going to define that as 0xFF, and that is the hex code for the Q key, or the UTF code. I forget which code. Anyway, that's for the Q key, and you can see it there. We're setting it equal to the Q letter, and then we're going to break it. And then at the very end, we are just going to simply type video underscore capture dot release to release everything. And then we are going to destroy all the windows by cv2 dot destroy all windows. Okay, guys, so as you can see, that is how we build facial detection software. It is super straightforward, super easy, not that many lines of code, and you can really build upon this with a lot of other applications and a lot of other notification type settings. So go ahead, play around with this, build upon it. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like and also comment below if you want to, and if you want to ask any questions, or you liked it or hated it. And go ahead and follow us too, because we would love for you guys to continue to get awesome stuff like this. This is the first tutorial I'm doing, but we will continue to do a lot more with the coming weeks, months, and years to come, hopefully. So thanks, guys. Have a great day.